things that I want to try this new year is different types of workouts. Right now, for this past year, I've been consistently, and I'll say beyond just 2024, my main form of working out has been resistance training. So I go to the gym, lifting, and that's usually about it. I just am curious to like try out some different types of workouts. So today, Megan and I are going to be trying out a Legree class. I'm taking my makeup off and just changed. Top is from Athleta, leggings are from Target. Megan and I have always wanted to try Pilates technically, like reformer Pilates, but those classes are all like ridiculously expensive. And Legree is similar, not quite the same, but it does have like a reformer type thing. And this first class is only $15, so I mean, we'll kind of see if it's something we want to keep doing. We can consider the price and stuff, but for an intro class, 15 bucks ain't bad. Hello. I feel like I haven't done much talking to the vlog or video yet this week, but this concept around, I don't know, I think serious for me this is like a New Year's type of vlog, so like trying to get in good habits and focus on those and tell you guys what we're trying to focus on this new year. I feel like in terms of fitness wise, so I went with Sierra to the Legree class a couple days ago, and I liked it. I'm a little bit unsure if I'll continue to incorporate that, but I always like trying new things just to say you've tried it once and you can decide if you like it from there. But I've always been a resistance training girly. I've been doing that consistently pretty much since we retired from gymnastics, and even like a little bit before then. That's just what I keep going back to, and so I've always been someone who enjoys having a gym membership. I can do home workouts, but they're not my favorite, so I'm just continuing to try and stay in a good habit going to the gym. Ideally, I try to go 4 times a week or so, and I've got to admit this winter, it's been going well, but I've been having such a hard time getting myself up in the morning. Like, my warm bed is just, it keeps calling my name in the morning, and sometimes I'm just tired. So that was one of those mornings. This morning I woke up planning to go to work out, and more often than not, I have been just snoozing. However, I have also been consistently getting myself to go to the gym after work on those days. And so I woke up this morning, I decided to sleep in, and I knew that my plan was to come back home and go get a workout in. So that's the plan. I'm gonna get changed, and then we're gonna head to the gym and hopefully have a good workout session. Another thing that I kind of wanted to talk about was, as someone who I try my best to, during the week, get my workouts in the morning before work, and whenever I don't end up doing that and I end up pushing it off to like later or after work, for some reason in my mind I'm like, I feel like I'm a failure or I failed, even though I'm literally just like moving it to a different like time. Like, it does not matter when I'm getting my workout in as long as I am. And I think that part of that is you kind of just have to like recognize like what is your schedule, what are all the things that you're trying to incorporate, because working out in the morning before work certainly can be a time management strategy, and there are days where I'm like, I have to work out in the morning, or I'm not going to have time to do it after work because I have this going on. But today, part of the reason I justified working out after work was because I knew I didn't have anything going on after work today. So no harm, no foul. It is not going to be any less of a workout just because I'm doing it after work. So if you're someone that for some reason feels guilty about sleeping in or skipping your workout or not working out before work, it does not matter. A workout is a workout no matter what. Goals for the new year is, well, like the big goal is to run a half marathon, and that is like a huge goal because I literally do not run at all. So I figure where we'll start today / this week is just starting to try to run. And when I say like starting to run, I mean my plan for today is to go on a half-hour walk run, alternating walking for 2 minutes, running for 1 minute. I suspect that should be fairly easy. Like, I'm trying to start as easy as possible so that I don't just like give up. My next plan, which I'm also trying to do this week, will be to do the same thing but reversed, so that I walk 1 minute and then run 2 minutes. Vegas is gonna come with me because he has to go on a walk anyways, and I'll have no problem doing that. So that's just my plan. We're gonna do it outside. Obviously, it's gonna be kind of cold. It's like 20 degrees, but whatever, we'll bundle up. These are my new Brooks shoes that I showed you guys that I got, and hopefully it goes well. Okay, so I just finished my walk / run with Vegas. I did it like I walked every 2 minutes, obviously, and then every 1 minute run, I ran the full minute. That was my goal. It was relatively easy. Like, I think that I will bump it up next time. We'll see how I do. Yeah, I figured I would give you guys a little bit of an update. The first walk / run has been completed, so I'm gonna rinse off. And then if I get to any other New Year's goal type stuff tonight, then I'll try and record some stuff for that too. Also, I did want to ask if you guys have used any like running apps for like new runners. I keep getting TikTok ads for this one called Runna. And I tried Couch to 5K like one summer a couple years ago. Nothing much came of that one. So if you guys have any apps that I should try out to help me out, let me know. I told you guys I would try to get in one more run or walk run this week, and so I'm going to take Vegas on a walk / run. This time around, my goal is 30 minutes, walking 1 minute, running 2 minutes. I'm also going to try and do like a little warm-up thing, because like I don't really ever warm up too much, and not that this walk run requires a warm-up, but I feel like as I get into running, I'm going to want to incorporate some sort of warm-up so I don't hurt myself. So I'll probably look something up on TikTok or something, and then we'll get going. I'm also gonna bring my Apple Watch with me. I don't usually wear it when I'm working out, but it was getting annoying. I was like tracking my time on my phone, and that was annoying me like every 1 or 2 minutes having to look at my phone. So, if all were to go well, like in theory, I should do like 2.5 miles, but we'll see. We will see how far I end up going. Oh wow, this is a really good look for me. Okay, I did indeed just get back from my walk run. It was hard, much harder than my walk 2 minutes, run 1 minute. Vegas thought it was hard too, evidently, because he's drinking water. I'm not gonna lie, in some ways, like I actually did pretty well as far as like the consistently being 1 minute walk, 2 minutes run. I stayed pretty true to that, so that was good. In some ways, Vegas does slow me down. Like, he's not much of a runner. 1 second. Like, sometimes Vegas would be like stopping to try and sniff something, or like he would like get distracted by something, and I'd be like physically trying to tug him along. So that was kind of annoying. Like halfway through the run, I thought I was in trouble because I was starting to get like a side ache. And I don't know about you guys, but like when I get a side ache, I like physically cannot do anything to like try to get rid of it. But luckily, I started focusing a little bit more on my breathing, and like that seemed to help keep the side ache at bay, because like for the rest of the run, when I was like focusing on my breathing, I didn't really have any other like side aches kick in. So life hack, we'll keep that in mind for future runs. But yeah, I'm pleased. It wasn't fun. I didn't really enjoy it. My AirPods also kept dying, like not dying, like they would just disconnect for no reason. Don't know what that's about. So that was annoying, but all in all, I did 2 runs this week, and it's more running than I've done in quite a while. So I'll try and keep it up. Obviously, you guys, if you watch our vlogs consistently, I'll try and, you know, show you guys what I'm doing here and there. But yeah, now that I finished my run, I'm gonna fill up this bad boy, which brings me to my next goal. I'm sitting down for dinner, and I figured now would be a good time to talk through my water drinking goal. If you have watched this channel for like 2 seconds, you know maybe that Meg and I are not the best with drinking water. And so my goal for this year to like start drinking more water, because I think it would be good for me, is to drink one of these water bottles every day. I know that's not probably the amount that I'm supposed to drink. I'm sure I'm supposed to drink more, but going from like, I literally like don't drink water hardly ever. I figure something is better than nothing. And one of my motivators is I try to like finish one of these water bottles before I can have my beloved Coke. So I'm gonna work on finishing this first, and then we'll crack open one of these. It's about balance, you know? You've gotta find balance. I just finished my water. You know what that means. Baby steps, you guys, baby steps. Okay, so obviously with the start of the new year, Meg and I have to restart our yearly reading goals. Not that like reading is like a huge new thing for us. Obviously we do a lot of reading content, and like, you know, I didn't suspect that like it is going to be like this laborious task to continue reading, but I feel like sometimes at the start of the year it's hard to like really get back into it, because I don't know about you guys, but like when I like meet my end of the year reading goal, I'm like, I did it. I feel like, yeah. Like I'm accomplished, like take a little break. So I thought it'd be nice to like by, you know, the end of roughly the first week of the year to get one book done, because for Megan and I, our reading goals, mine's 50 books. Mine's 60 this year. Which is like roughly a book a week. And so I thought it'd be a good goal to try and get one book done. And we have both finished one book. I finished reading P.S. I Hate You by Lauren Connolly. I ended up giving my book 3 stars. Weird side note, but like this character has asthma, and like that was just a huge part of the book that I thought was like a little cringy, personally. I finished reading The Deal by Elle Kennedy. It's the first book in her off-campus series, and it was kind of like a very typical like sports hockey romance, but I enjoyed it. I liked it. The only other hockey romance book I read is Icebreaker, and I definitely liked this more than that. I gave it 4 stars, and at some point I will probably continue on with the series. Let us know if you guys are readers. Like, do you have to start the year with like a nice easy read just to like get the year started, or do you feel like more motivated than ever and like you can like take on a thick, challenging book? Also, as always, if you have any book recommendations, let us know. Feel free to comment them down below. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also let us know what your 2025 goals and resolutions are. If you have any overlapping goals, I would love to know how you're going to try and keep these up throughout the year. Don't forget, we have a podcast called According To, available wherever you listen to your podcasts at. So if you want to hear what we're talking about and keep up with that, then you can search that anywhere. And we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye!